EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Don't be checking, man. You ain't got the brain. Don't try to break me, man. Back in the days, I was wide open, drinking things. Ice on my neck and my wrist with a blanket ring. I stay dripping, man, like a bad drink. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man? Protected like the Roman saying, this is surely, man. You are no, you know you hurt severely, man.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That is Quentin Lake there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And goal to go.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's a run. And Harvey takes this one in for the Denver touchdown.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They put Adams in motion. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. To the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Play action now. It's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the
It's a
line.
loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Throwing here on third and goal. Rolling right, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Myles Garrett, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up fourth and goal. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. They had that play dialed up defensively. Stopped them in the backfield. Loss of the yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That is Ferguson in motion. Stafford now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They put Adams in motion. Throw on third down. Stafford. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, L.A.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. And they've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Cora. Cora, first down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Looks like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. To throw is Stafford. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
The kick is good.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Nix to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. In motion now, it's Scott. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Stafford going to give it to Corum. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run it here with Corum. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Emmanuel Forbes on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I return to Denver after this. This will be 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Nix. Moving to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And Nix with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
16 yards. That's good for our Broncos. First down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Broncos.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
A first down throw for Nix. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
The kick is good.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Stafford now to throw on first down. Lets this one go. Looking for Scott. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Broncos
So here's a
take
first
over
and 10 now.
and 10.
They'll start
At their own
from the 24.
24-yard line.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be taken down. As time runs out, we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Corum. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. That is Ferguson in motion. 2nd down, it's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
A run out of the gun with Corum. He's trying to push his way forward. There is nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
The Rams punting unit coming out as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
I'm not sure if they run or not. I'm not sure if they want to stop it. Let's turn the feathers hot as
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Harvey. And he's going nowhere. Might have lost the 2 yards he gained on the prior play. That means it's 3rd and long.
A loss of 2 yards.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 7.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They put Adams in motion. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles, but it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way.
Now it's Dobbins, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. They'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
4th down.
Captain.
Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Rams 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Corum. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up.
They'll come up on a second
and
down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one brought in by Nakua. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Third down, 3 to go. That is Ferguson in motion. Stafford now on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
First down, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
Play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Throw on third down, Stafford. That's into the hands of Corum. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
To the air again, Stafford. He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Game on. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back. Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down. They put Adams in motion. Here's a handoff to Cora. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ball carrier. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd down and 5. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, LA.
Now, for the point after.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage.
Broncos 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play. To throw is Nix. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is caught left side by Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Jalen Waddle. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Captain, 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 captain. Go, go, go.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Forced out wide. Taking off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Ready, ready, attack. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throwing. Nix. And he'll just have to get rid of it. It is incomplete. And now, what do you do here? Coming up to fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
Captain, 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 captain. Go, go, go.
Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play,